There is a shadow that follows every man, a shadow that does not ask for permission, does not knock on doors, and does not wait for an invitation. It simply follows quietly, patiently, faithfully. That shadow is failure. Failure has no smell, no footsteps, no introduction. It comes wrapped in comfort, disguised as postponement, hiding beneath the small decisions we call harmless. Failure is never born on the day a man falls. It is born on the day a man looks at his destiny, looks at his dream, looks at his calling, and whispers, "Not today." And from that whisper, a seed grows. A seed watered by excuses. A seed fed by habits. A seed strengthened by delay. A seed protected by pride. A seed nurtured by comfort. And one day, that seed becomes a tree. A tree with branches that stretch across the years of your life, casting long shadows over every chance you could have taken. Failure's strategy has never changed. It uses silence. It uses hesitation. It uses fear. It uses comfort. And it uses the lie that there will always be more time. Time, the most generous gift life ever gave, yet the most wasted treasure mankind has ever known. Failure does not attack your strength. It attacks your willingness. It does not steal your talent. It steals your consistency. It does not remove your opportunities. It blinds you to them until opportunities walk past unnoticed. Listen well, no man wakes up unsuccessful, but every man wakes up unfinished. And it is in that unfinished space, between who you are and who you could be, that failure waits like a silent predator. It waits while you scroll endlessly. It waits while you compare yourself to others. It waits while you hold grudges. It waits while you overthink. It waits while you neglect what you were born to build. Failure's favorite hiding place is the corner of "I'll start tomorrow." For tomorrow has deceived more dreamers than fear ever did. Tomorrow has buried more goals than weakness ever could. Tomorrow has robbed more destinies than enemies ever will. There is a reason the graveyard is full of potential. Failure is not powerful. It only thrives where discipline is absent. You see, discipline is the oxygen of achievement. Without it, potential suffocates slowly. Failure does not shout. It whispers. And the most dangerous whispers are the ones you agree with. You can do it later. You're too tired today. No one will know you skipped. It's just one day off. You're not ready yet. There's still time. You need to think about it more. Others are better. It's safer to wait. Every whisper feels harmless. Every whisper feels reasonable. Every whisper feels justified, until the whispers become chains. Chains of inaction. Chains of stagnation. Chains of mediocrity. Chains of regret. Because failure's greatest weapon is not defeat, it is paralysis. Paralysis of thought. Paralysis of action. Paralysis of courage. It convinces you to stay still while life moves forward without you. There are people who began with less talent than you, less intelligence than you, less opportunity than you, less support than you, less resources than you. Yet today they stand ahead of you, not because you are weaker, but because they refuse the luxury of delay. Success is not a mystery. It is consistency performed in silence. It is sacrifice embraced without applause. It is discipline held without witnesses. Failure is also not a mystery. It is the absence of what success requires. Every time you refuse to move forward, failure moves closer. Every time you choose distraction, failure grows louder. Every time you choose comfort, failure sharpens its teeth. Because failure is not an event. It is a lifestyle, built one neglected hour at a time. There is a storm that lives inside every dream, the storm of effort. Many want the destination, but fear the storm. And when fear wins, failure collects its reward. You must understand, life does not punish the ignorant. Life punishes the unwilling to change, the unwilling to grow, the unwilling to try, the unwilling to begin, the unwilling to persist, the unwilling to sacrifice. For every dream you refuse to pursue, there is someone living that dream because they refuse to surrender it. Failure does not chase those who run. It waits for those who stand still. Stand still long enough, and failure builds a home around you. Stand still long enough, and your passion becomes dust. Stand still long enough, and your destiny becomes a story others tell as a warning. But here is a truth failure despises. You can rise at any time. You can break any cycle. You can tear any chain. You can rewrite any chapter. You can choose a new direction in one decision. What failure wants most is your permission. What destiny needs most is your decision. There is a version of you that failure has never met. The version that wakes up early, that refuses excuses, that confronts fear, that moves even when tired, that builds even when confused, that grows even when alone, that fights even when wounded. That version of you is unstoppable, but it must be chosen, daily, repeatedly, relentlessly, because failure is always recruiting, and it only needs one moment of weakness to sign you in. You must rise before your hesitation becomes a habit. You must move before your dreams become memories. You must start before your purpose becomes silent. Listen to me. Failure is not your destiny. Failure is only your default if you choose not to rise. There is a fire inside you waiting to be lit again. There is a strength inside you waiting to be summoned. There is courage inside you waiting to roar. Do not let failure narrate your story. Do not let regret become your identity. Do not let laziness steal your crown. Stand up. Move forward. Push again. Try again. Begin again. Rise again. Because you were not born to be a shadow. You were born to be a flame.